An angry horse is one of the most dangerous animals you could ever face. They may not have sharp claws or fangs, but they're built for power and precision, especially when it comes to delivering devastating kicks. And today, we're going to witness exactly what that looks like. In one strangely unsettling scene, what began as harmless curiosity turned into sudden chaos. A calm horse stood nearby, its eyes drawn to a cat lazily swishing its tail in the dirt. There was no tension, no sign of danger. The horse slowly stepped forward, seemingly intrigued, its massive head lowering to get a closer look. But then, without the slightest warning, snap! The horse clamped down on the cat's tail with shocking force and, in a split second, flung the unsuspecting feline high into the air like a rag doll. The cat, caught completely off guard, had no time to react. One moment it was lounging peacefully, the next it was airborne, twisting midair in pure panic. It wasn't aggression, it wasn't defense, it was just brutal curiosity gone wrong. Not all heroes wear saddles, but some definitely come with hooves. In a tense, almost tragic moment, a lone wolf spotted an easy target: an abandoned buffalo calf, struggling to stand. With hunger in its eyes, the predator crept in, ready to finish what nature had started. But just as the wolf began to drag its helpless prize away, the ground began to thunder. Out of nowhere, a group of horses stormed onto the scene. They didn't hesitate, they didn't run. They surrounded the wolf like a cavalry unit on a rescue mission. Tails high, ears pinned back, they stomped and snorted, sending a clear message: not today. The wolf froze, then panicked. Faced with a wall of fearless muscle and flashing hooves, it turned tail and bolted, leaving the calf untouched. Even wolves, nature's elite pack hunters, sometimes bite off more than they can chew. In the harsh stillness of a desert plain, two wolves locked eyes on what looked like an easy target: a pair of small, isolated horses. Hungry and confident, they closed in, certain this would be a quick takedown. But they didn't count on the fury waiting inside one of those horses. The moment the wolves lunged, the lead horse exploded into action. It didn't run, it didn't flinch, it fought back. With raw, unfiltered rage, it lashed out, hooves flying like sledgehammers. Each kick landed with bone-shattering force, turning the ambush into chaos. When one wolf managed to latch on with its jaws, the horse didn't panic, it broke free and retaliated harder. In the wild world of stallions, power is everything and mercy is rare. Driven by primal instinct and the ruthless rules of dominance, male horses have been known to turn violent against foals that aren't their own. In one chilling encounter, a dominant stallion approached a young, unsuspecting foal. At first, the scene seemed calm. He sniffed the baby gently, as if curious or even protective. But that moment of stillness shattered in an instant. With no warning, the stallion lunged forward with terrifying aggression, biting and striking the helpless foal with shocking brutality. It wasn't personal, it was nature's cold calculation. By eliminating another male's offspring, the stallion was sending a message and clearing a path to claim the mare for himself. Sometimes, nature doesn't follow a script and what should be peaceful turns shockingly violent. In a quiet pasture, a flock of sheep grazed calmly until one horse, without warning or clear provocation, snapped. It wasn't a warning kick. It wasn't a nudge, it was full-blown rage. With terrifying speed, the horse lunged at a nearby sheep, sank its teeth into the helpless animal, and flung it through the air like it weighed nothing. Before the sheep could even react, the assault continued, slam after slam, the horse smashing it into the dirt with bone-jarring force. Dogs may be playful by nature, but in the wild, or on a farm, curiosity can be a dangerous game. In this tense moment, a friendly dog trotted up to a grazing donkey, tail wagging, clearly eager to say hello. The donkey, however, wasn't interested in making friends. At first, it tolerated the visitor, munching on grass like nothing was wrong. But as the dog circled behind, sniffing and poking around a little too boldly, the donkey's patience snapped. With lightning speed, it launched a brutal kick, no warning, no second chance. The thud echoed across the field as the startled dog yelped and leapt back, ears down, tail tucked. Lesson learned. In the world of animals, a single second can mean the difference between dominance and disaster. In this unforgettable clip, two overconfident dogs made the mistake of harassing a horse from behind, barking, nipping, and testing their luck, but luck ran out fast. With no warning and surgical precision, the horse launched a thunderous kick so fast, so perfectly timed, it struck one of the dogs mid-motion. The impact was instant and brutal. The dog collapsed in a stunned heap, completely dazed. Wild boars are famous for their fearless attitude, charging predators, fighting in packs, and rarely backing down. But sometimes, even the boldest beast learns a painful lesson. In this tense standoff, a burly boar wandered too close to a grazing horse, snorting and posturing like it owned the field. At first, the horse ignored the display, calm, focused, unbothered. But then the boar made a critical mistake. It crept in from behind, hoping to catch the horse off guard. Big mistake. In a flash, the horse exploded into action, unleashing a devastating kick that connected with bone-cracking force. The boar flew back, stunned, then scrambled to its feet, limping, defeated, and clearly in shock. There was no second round, no counterattack. Horses have long been admired for their elegance, grace, and majestic presence, gliding effortlessly across fields with a natural beauty that captivates anyone who watches. But beneath that serene exterior lies something far more powerful and unpredictable. When provoked, startled, or simply triggered by their deepest instincts, these noble creatures can unleash a force of raw energy that commands respect and fear alike. In those moments, the horse transforms from a symbol of grace into a thunderous powerhouse, kicking, charging, and defending itself with a ferocity that few animals can match. It's a reminder that wildness still courses through their veins, ready to burst forth at any moment, turning a peaceful scene into a breathtaking display of nature's might. Yet beneath that serene and noble exterior lies a primal force, raw strength, and fierce instinct waiting to be unleashed. When provoked or startled,